Kristin's question lesson session where you ask her a bunch of stuff.
What's poppin', Rosebuds? It's Kristin, and welcome back to Kristin's Question Lesson Session. I hope you guys enjoyed all of my videos last week featuring Harold O'Harts from SWA. Thank you guys so much for all of your support this week. Saturday was phenomenal. It was so much fun. Thank you to everybody who came out to support me. I had a blast, and Harold, I am so proud of you. If you guys want to see some highlights, some videos, some pictures, check out SWA's Facebook. You can get all the information there and see what went down Saturday because it was absolutely incredible and it was the best time I've had in a long time. So, let's get to your questions. Did you think driving was hard when you first started? I have to start learning soon and I'm nervous. Honestly, I didn't think driving was too hard when I first started. I mean, everybody's really different, so it honestly depends on just how you are and how comfortable you are behind the wheel. I guess my biggest advice on driving is just don't get nervous and don't second guess yourself. Because if you do, if you just stop in the middle of nowhere, you're gonna get rear-ended, or if you, I don't know, just be confident when you drive and you'll be fine. Would you ever name your future son any of the names of your past boyfriends? No. Why? No. No, I would not. Not at all. All of my ex-boyfriends have really generic names. If I do have a son in the future, his name will be Benson. And yes, that is after Olivia Benson from SVU. And he will be called Ben or Benson, but I love it, and don't judge me. In your opinion, what is your best physical feature and what is your worst? I really like this question because you never really think about that. It's good to like say, hey, I really like this about myself, but you really shouldn't dislike anything about yourself because it's who you are. But my favorite feature about myself is probably my eyes. I think my eyes are pretty cool. And my least favorite feature about myself is probably my nose. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of my nose. What do you think? Do you like my nose? Should I change it? Just gonna get a new one? Just kidding. Oh, there's a fuzz. What movie could you watch over and over and over again and never get tired of? Probably Finding Nemo, because it's my favorite. I also love Elf, because now that it's getting closer to Christmas, Elf is my favorite Christmas movie, and I can watch that any time of the year because it's hilarious, and I'm a child, and I just love Elf. And what is your favorite wintertime couple activity? I love the winter. I love building snowmen and going ice skating and watching movies and just curling up and drinking hot cocoa and snuggling on the couch. And for those of you who don't know, my boyfriend is in the Navy and I can't wait for him to come home to do these wonderful winter activities, even though he'll only be home for like 2 or 3 weeks in the winter, but that's okay. But I love those things and I'm so excited to do that when he comes home. So, speaking of my wonderful boyfriend, a lot of you guys did find out that I am dating John, who is in the Navy, and you guys were asking me questions about long-distance relationships and how that's working if he's far away and I'm here. So I figured, what better topic this week than long-distance relationships? What are some of your past experiences with long-distance relationships? I haven't had anything too crazy, nothing too far or too long. I had kind of a long-distance relationship with someone who just lived like an hour and a half away from me, and we really only saw each other on weekends. That was okay, and the distance really wasn't the issue or why we broke up, so that was okay. Last summer, I also dated somebody while I was living in Myrtle Beach, and they were living in New York, and I was gone for 2 months, and then I wound up coming back home anyway. But the 2 months I was gone was fine, and there were no issues. And I mean, I missed the person, of course, but it actually wasn't too bad. So far, so good with my long-distance relationships. The person who I am in a long-distance relationship right now with is amazing, and I do miss him tons, but when you love somebody, you make it work. So that's what I'm doing. In a long-distance relationship, how can you be intimate without being able to kiss or touch or cuddle, etc.? Isn't it just a close friendship being long-distance? That's a really good question, and it's a really good point of view, but to me it's like, this is gonna sound so corny. You guys are probably gonna make fun of me. My heart is like reserved. I don't want anybody else. I don't want to date anybody else. I don't want to go out and meet other people. It's like, that's where my heart is. He is where my heart is. And even if you can't be intimate with somebody, to me it's like your relationship status depends on how you're feeling and how the other person is feeling. Him and I both don't want to see other people. We want to be with each other. And to me, that's not a friendship because we say I love you. We talk on the phone every night. You can still be intimate with someone somebody and just the things that you say and being able to say I love you and that I'm in love with you and I can't wait to see you. And to me, it's like that's not a friendship. You know, I don't talk to my close friends that way. I think it's totally different, and I think when you're in a long distance relationship, it makes you appreciate the time you have with that person so much more. And you know, the fact that I'm only gonna be able to see him for 2 weeks, then he's gonna be gone for a few more months, it just makes you appreciate the person, and it makes you appreciate what you have, that you can have those feelings with somebody even when they're far away. And I don't think being in a relationship means that you have to be intimate all the time. It's one of those things where it's all about how you're feeling inside, and it's not about being able to see the person or kiss the person or hug the person. To me, like, the relationship isn't about that. I mean, of course, like, it's important, and it's important, like, when you do see them, but to me, that's not the make or break. It's not that, oh, I can't kiss him today, so it's not gonna work. To me, those aren't the important things. And lastly, how do you keep the guy from cheating? Like, what if he gets bored of you or something? If a guy is that type of person, then you shouldn't be in a long distance relationship with them. If you think they're gonna cheat and they're gonna get bored of you, then there is no point in being in a relationship with them, especially long distance. I love my boyfriend. I know my boyfriend loves me. I know that he would never cheat on me. I know that he would never get bored of me, because the two of us are both insane and we're always making each other laugh, and there's always something new with the two of us. So I know that he's not just gonna get bored of me. I know he's not just gonna leave. And if he does, not saying that he ever would, but if he did, you know, if you're with somebody who would do that, then good riddance. Why are you with them? If you have to keep someone from cheating on you, or keep them from getting bored of you, or having to remind them to think about you, then you shouldn't be with that person. You should be with somebody who is always thinking about you, somebody who just wants to talk to you all day, somebody who just wants to be with you all the time. If it's long distance relationship or not, you should be with somebody who wants you and only you, and you shouldn't have to worry about if they feel that way or not. If you're with somebody, you should know that they feel that way, and they should know that you feel that way, and that's the only way that it's gonna work. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Today is my father's birthday, so we're gonna go out for dinner. So happy birthday, Daddy. I love you very much. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for my cover, which will be out this Wednesday, and another candy shop on Friday. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Email me if you have some advice. I answer every week, or at least I try to. I didn't last week because everything with SWA was really crazy. But I am gonna start answering my emails sometime this week, so email me, advicefromkristin@gmail.com. Let's become friends. Again, thank you guys for watching, and rosebuds, I'll smell you later.